Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of Warframe Wednesdays. I'm your host of the most, as always, Francois878, and in today's episode, we're going to be talking about the radical changes made to Mag and Mag Prime in Update 1611. First and foremost, the first big change to Greedy Pull. Greedy Pull now only pulls items for Mag, as opposed to pulls items for everyone. The other big change is Mag Prime officially being retired, similarly to Frost Prime. And now she's in the Prime Vault to be released at a later date. And I'm just here to really talk about what my opinion is. When I first heard about Greedy Pull when it first got released months ago, I knew for a fact it was going to get nerfed, and I knew it was just a matter of time. I'm honestly shocked that it took this long for them to do it. You know, with as long as people have been farming Draco with it, and farming other survival maps, and granted, you can still, you know, kind of farm survival maps with Greedy Pull after the nerf, but it's definitely not quite as easy. And it just shocked me that it took this long. Honestly, I'm not shocked. We've had, they announced the nerf on a dev stream 2 weeks ago, and even before that, I knew it was coming. It was just a matter of time. And honestly, the way Greedy Pull was before, in my opinion, was overpowered. I feel like being able to max the range on Mag and basically being able to pull every item on the map, mods, ammo, health orbs, energy orbs, to you and for the team, like, that's helpful for the team, but it's borderline, it is overpowered. You know, it allows you to not have to do any moving around. It does not promote movement, and this game is all about, parkour and moving around, and, it just goes against the whole idea of what this game is. And the way it is now, I think it fits much better with the mod Greedy Pull. Now it's just Mag being greedy and grabbing all of the items. I think it works with the mod. I think it makes the mod less OP, and I'm all for it. I know that's probably an unpopular opinion, but guys, we saw it coming. Complaining about it isn't going to do anything, and I'm sorry to have to be the one to tell you guys that, but it is what it is. Nothing in this game is set in stone. Warframe is still in open beta and will still be in open beta for a long time. And we just have to learn to, accept these changes and take everything that is perceived to be, powerful with a grain of salt, because it could be changed at any time. I mean, shit, look at the Conclave. Since the new PvP was released, every single weapon that was initially put in that has been nerfed multiple times. And, that's because they're either overpowered or they want to try and balance things differently. It's just a nightmare sometimes, especially with the Conclave. Okay, that's why I don't mess around with PvP in this game. But, nothing should be, this game is in beta, and nothing should be, you shouldn't think anything is forever. Things can change at a moment's notice. That being said, I'd like to transition to Mag Prime being retired. I don't like this. I'm not sure if I specifically said this when Frost Prime was retired. I'm not sure. I can't remember if I did a video on that or not. I'm not a real big fan of this. I understand that with Ash Prime and Carrier Prime and Invictus Prime coming out, that they need to make room in the drop tables for those items. I understand that. However, why can't you just make a quest? the search for Frost Prime, the search for Mag Prime. You know, you go through 4 missions on this quest. You get all 4 pieces: the helmet, the chassis, the blueprint, and I can't remember the I can't remember the 4th piece of the Warframe. Whatever the 4th piece is, you know, make the quest system a little bit more relevant. You know, there are a lot of fun quests out there right now, but I feel like that way, you know, you keep the drop tables balanced, but also you're not taking away things from people. You know, and I understand that there are some people out there who are like, oh, well, now, you know, only the veterans will have Frost Prime and Mag Prime. And I'm like, that's kind of pretentious attitude is the entire reason why I don't ever play MMOs. You know, the Founders Pack is a little bit different. That was more of like, oh, hey, we basically kickstarted the game without actually kickstarting it. So, you know, they've been around forever. But, you know, Mag Prime and Frost Prime, you know, let those guys be. Just make a quest, put them in the game. Because here's the problem, you know, what's going to happen when they re-release them, quote-unquote, from the Prime Vault? How is that even going to work? You know, if not in a quest line somehow. What, are they going to have just like a weekend? Like, oh, come play certain Void missions and hope you get the mag drops. Well, wasn't that the whole reason that we, you know, took them out of the drop tables to begin with? Is because there's too much stuff in the drop tables? So, I don't understand. I just think it's a bad idea. I think that, you know, the designers and the entire Digital Extremes team did, you know, it took so much time and so much work and effort, you know, to make these Prime characters and these, you know, Prime weapons and whatever, you know, to basically say, hey, these are not going to be available anymore. I just think that's counterproductive, you know, especially when they're trying to make the quest system a relevant thing in the game. That would make people want to play quests. Oh, hey, I want a new frame. You know, they could even put like 8 missions in, and you know, you have to complete, you know, the first quest, and then the second quest you get a piece, the third quest, and then the fourth. You know, they could do whatever. You know, they could do so many different quest things with this. You know, with the primes, and I just think it's a missed opportunity, and I think that, you know, I don't know, I'm not happy with it, and, you know, shocker, I know, but I think that it's a missed opportunity to not incorporate them into quests, and granted, they may do that in the future, and I would highly recommend that they do that in the future, but right now, you know, the people who are just starting the game, or who started the game recently, you know, probably didn't have time to get a hold of these primes before they left. So, I don't know. I just don't think it's a great idea. I think it's bad for the community. And that's pretty much it. That's how I feel about that. But thank you guys very much for watching. I appreciate it. Please hit that like button and subscribe for more Warframe content. We're going to be doing a Vectis Prime build video here very soon. I have everything done. It's just I have to finish it. But thank you guys very much for watching. I appreciate it. This has been your host of the most, as always, Francois878, signing out.